Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Mulcharmy Meowls from Suda, Supreme Darkness. Again, a card that is getting a reprint very, very soon. I think as soon as next week, if I'm not mistaken, but it's getting a common reprint. So, you know what people are doing, Yu-Gi-Oh players? They're actually picking up the secret rare. They're like, yeah, that's all good and well. We're going to have a common. We're going to have that willy-nilly Billy common out there. That's good for people on a budget not wanting to spend too much to get access to their Mulcharmies, especially Meows. And again, this week and on Sunday, a couple days from now, we plan on actually reviewing, the pre-sale prices of the legendary 5D's decks. Again, this product should be around $32 per set MSRP, but actually we see that they're around 40 bones over there on TCG Player. And yeah, the V-shaped recovery is ongoing. A lot of demand is coming in, guys, and these are very, very hard to get right now. Of course, they come out next week, so still at pre-sale prices, 3 listings only. And yeah, volume is coming in, so a lot of demand for this product. People get access to the decks with great reprints, staple reprints, things of that nature. So again, a lot of people are coming in. They're like, you know what, that's all good and well, fine and dandy, but I want the mid-max rarity. Sure, the quarter century's high up there, but let me get the secret rare that was around 20 bucks. No one really cared about it. And if we come here to the 6 month, we see that this card used to be $75 just 6 months ago. Crazy. It crashed all the way down to 20 bucks. And then it was consolidating down here. But as we can see, volume has been picking up here, guys, as of late. V-shape recovering off the lows, going from 2021s. Actually, I mean, they're phantom listings, so the card essentially is going to be pushing not just the high 20s, but it quickly goes to the mid 30s and beyond, just at the bottom of page 1. 31 listings, guys. So again, people are coming in. If you need any of these in the 20s, we get it. It's going to have a common reprint. Maybe that common does add some sell pressure to the secret rare in the short term. Actually, when it comes out, people have it in their hands. But when you have a difference between a holographic and a non-holographic, then it makes sense. It makes sense in the sense, yes, there's going to be more copies out there of Meows in itself, like people needing access to the card and its effect. So a common is still, Meows. It still has the effect. You can get it on a budget. Then that avoids you from having to get the secret rare forcefully, right? We understand. But the people, they're going to be, if they could choose, they're going to be like, you know what, man, I just want the secret rare. Let me get the secret rare. You can see the demand coming in. So pretty soon it can be a $30 card, maybe even mid 30s to almost 40s. Again, keep it in mind. I expect some sell pressure from the common, but we'll continue to monitor this one. Right now, there's been a hype surge on this card going from 20s to the high 20s, low 20s to high 20s. So keep it in mind. A lot of people don't care about Meows. A lot of people not paying attention to this card. And yes, it's getting a common reprint, but this is the mid-max holographic. It's not like Fuwalos. It's not like Perulia, where the other Mulcharmies, yes, they're the better ones, we understand, but they've gotten multiple waves of reprints. This is essentially the first time the card is getting reprinted since it came out in Suda in both higher rarities, which is the secret and the quarter century secret rare. So again, just keep these things in mind. A lot of people not paying attention to this. A lot of demand coming in for this card, even with the common reprint looming over it in the next couple of days, essentially, guys. Then we do have, again, the legendary 5D's box. Keep in mind, it is set to release next week. I'm excited for the reprints, just for the singles. But yeah, I mean, the cover is pretty nice. And, there's going to be people out here just wanting to get access to the decks and just buying the product. That's all good and well. Me, I'm going for the singles. So again, we're going to be covering this product probably in the next couple days through the weekend. So stay tuned, because there's a lot of cards to pay attention that are coming in here. So we'll definitely keep you guys informed. And then we have Albion, the Sanctifire Dragon, the branded hype. It hasn't stopped, guys. This tin reprint, guys, prismatic secret rare used to be $5. And at one point it used to be $1.89. That's why I'm focusing so much on certain reprints, like in the tins, this year's tins, because a year later I want to be buying $1, $2, $3, $5 cards that are $50 a year from now that came in this year's tins. Doesn't have to happen, but we saw what Vanquish Soul did. We're seeing what Sanctifire is doing. I mean, eventually a year out, some cards from this year's current tins will be doing the same. So Don't take it for granted, man. Look at this, man. It hit 49 bucks. You have a one of here. Is it still good? Yeah, it's still there. Okay, it's still there for you guys. You know, again, 50 bucks, then 55s essentially real quick, 53s. And then after those 2 copies, it goes to $63. Albion the Sanctifier, Prismatic Secret Rare, and it goes into the mid 60s and then 70s at the bottom of the page, and then it's gone. One page only, single digit listings at 8. The hype continues to go rampant. Why? Because the deck actually performed. Again, branded Draco Tail actually performed at Pittsburgh, winning the entire event, but not just winning. Like when K9 Christian won, the pilot really mattered. It's a great deck, we understand, but it was more about the pilot, right? But in Pittsburgh, like the most heavily represented deck was branded Draco Tail in the top cut, top 32. So again, people are rushing in, a lot of people switching over to play this card and play, you know, a branded Draco Tail, and that's even without you know, the future support for branded in itself. So this is mind-boggling, crazy. I mean, if I would need it, this is crazy, but it's better to pay 50s than 65 to 70. So do as you must with that information. If you need to purchase this card, link in the description down below. Come over here, centralize for your convenience, or you can fast track all these cards right there. Boom, you click on it, it just takes you automatically to the card. You can purchase easily this card and any of the other cards that we're talking about today. Make sure you don't miss out. First link in the description, guys. We currently have a Luber giveaway and Sky Striker Ace Ray to a lucky winner. We will be selecting the winner next week, towards the mid to latter part of next week, so you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure you go over there and make sure you follow these instructions so you can get free participation. One winner for both of these cards. You don't want to miss out. You want to make sure that you get exposure to our channel giveaway, guys, and we still have a free market watch course. Make sure you don't miss out. If you want to learn about the terminology, everything that we say here, and you know, the thought process, there's a free course, man. Free 99, man. You can't make this stuff up. Get your free course, link in the description down below. Get your free $15 off while you're at it, and then Discord and X right here. Make sure you don't miss out. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so make sure you take advantage of, you know, the fact that you can subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way in. Make sure you do not miss out. Then we have the Chronicles deck. Again, this is essentially the best-selling product right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Then following it is legendary deck pre-sales. And then after that, we have a bunch of other cards, you know, singles per se. This structure deck is hot right now. Excuse me, guys. It's extremely hot. Everyone wants this. Everyone's getting ready, not just now, but for Burst Protocol. So they're getting these structure decks. They're getting ready to, you know, play branded once Burst Protocol comes out and actually has the support. The new support coming out for this structure deck. So yeah, it's best selling. I mean, as it goes lower in price, just too much supply coming in. Yeah, 20 bucks, 21 listings right here. And yeah, I mean, you know, post tax 2021, not bad. If you need a playset of these structure decks, not bad at all. You know, to get exposure to this at around 20s. I mean, it has amazing value, obviously, depending on which secret you get, but it has amazing value in the sense of, you know, the triple T's. It has, you know, the Fallen, you know, the spell, man. What was the spell? The Fallen of Albaz? Is it just like that? No, the Fallen and the Virtuous. I always get confused, like, with the spell name and the structure deck name. They're just so similar, man. But this one right here, I think we're gonna touch. Are we touching base here today on this card? Yeah, the Fallen and the Virtuous. So I was right. Yeah, we'll touch base on the card in a bit. That card is awesome. The name is awesome. The artwork is awesome, and the price is awesome compared to future prices. We're gonna get into it in a bit. But yeah, this structure deck is still best selling. You know, me, I'm not a branded person, but you know, I feel like, you know, buying, you know, maybe testing the luck with the Starlight. I mean, it has some great cards in there, man. Great cards. And this Sunday as well, we're gonna do a more in-depth dive on the structure deck, just all the singles and the penny stocks and things of that nature. So don't miss out. But in the meantime, again, that's gonna be the penny stocks. Here we have, you know, the more readily available above $5 staples like this alternate art, triple tactics thrust, secret rare. Again, this card came out, was 5s and some change, went up to 8s, and that's where we're at right now. We've seen thrust get reprinted holographics like these that eventually get hard to get. We've seen them get reprinted time and time and time again in Bonanza, I think it was, the Rarity Collection, and just reprinted everywhere in the tins and it's still value, it's still money. So this one shouldn't change a bit. This one I expect double digis down the line, especially for the secret rare. So if you want this one, just pick it up. 45 listings. I picked up a playset at Pittsburgh just to have exposure to it. Once they hit 15s, I'm going to take that 2x, run for them hills, man, because the game is truly that easy. Patience wins this game. I'm just letting it marinate in the fine wine binder, literally. Fine wine binder, guys. So don't sleep on the secret rare, especially if you're like, yo, this is the artwork I like. I really like this card. Like, get your playset right now for around, you know, 25 bucks post-tax. Don't wait any longer before the card could breach the double-digit mark for a staple such like this. And then you do have the Starlight rare. I wanted to give an update. The card recently was 67s, but yeah, I mean, you're getting the occasional one-off deals right here. 17 listings. You have 2 S62s. Some people even sold theirs as low as 55s just to profit off the pull to pay for their structure decks. And yeah, you have 2 S62s. It very quickly goes to 70s and then 75s. 2 pages only, 17 listings. You know, so it's curving right here. So again, don't sleep on it. This card could age very, very well. It is, you know, getting a couple lower listings here, but it quickly goes back up. So it's behind the structure deck paywall. These are going to get harder and harder to get. Some people out there, they're going to want the Starlight. They're going to want the alternate art. So just want to keep on the back of your radar as you get these one-off deals here closer to the $60 mark. And then obviously here we do have the Fallen and the Virtuous Starlight rare spiked up to 160s. You have one here that probably is it still here? Oh, it is, man. Honestly, if you're a heavy stonker or you're missing one or you're playing branded post burst protocol, like, I mean, I'd come in and snoop this up, bro. Scoop this up. Because then it's 2 50s, 1 and then 2 at 300. 300. Pretty soon you're going to have to pay a band for a playset. Man, I wish I might. $10 ultras for a playset and I'm straight, man. That is crazy. We have the Fallen and the Virtuous secret rare again. Went up all the way to 15s. Now you're getting, you know, retracement back down to the mean at 1274s. Hopefully we get more Walls of China, man. This needs to go back down to single digits. I think it's too expensive, especially when the card was $2, then 6s, and now 12s. 44 listings, but I get it. Again, this card is just, it's a 3-ofs, man. It's a 3-of, you know, we're going to be discussing the ultras of Thrust and of this card, you know, once we review the structure deck. Not too long from now, in a couple days, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Then we have Fusion Deployment, the secret rare. V-shape recovered from 350s to 5s, and yeah, I mean, we're shipping you around, what, 561s? Then it quickly goes to 6s and beyond, so yeah, 17 listings only. I think I picked up like 5 of these at Pittsburgh. At least I know I picked up a playset, and the card looks gorgeous. Card looks gorgeous. Like, there's no way if I'm playing the card, unless I'm playing the Max Rarity Starlight, like, that I wouldn't be playing this particular version, the secret rare. It just looks amazing. So, yeah, I mean, if you need it and you want it, right now the card is around 6 and some change. There's Walls of China, but don't let this become double digits one day. As you can see, the clear V-shaped recovery off the retracement back down to the mean. So, beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Then we move on, you know, from those products, we move on to, you know, in this case, a Doom and Dimension card. Just, you know, that has been best selling for the last couple weeks. You have Marshmallow Yummy actually moving on down in price. It's at all-time lows. Currently, 64 listings, and I told you guys when the card first came out, we said the card could go down to 40s and maybe even sub 40s, and it's seeming likely that we're now on track to those lower levels. We have 64 listings right here, and then the volume has been, you know, pretty stable right here. So again, Marshmallow Yummy is still, I mean, everyone that picks up the cheap Yummy deck core, they're gonna need playsets of this card. So it is what it is. You know, if people want to play the most optimal version of the deck, they need this card. So they're gonna have to slap 150 post-tax for a playset of this card. Still, that's rough, man. But at least it's definitely down from the previous highs. As we can see here, the previous highs were in the 60s, bro. Wow, 63, down almost 20 bucks from the highs. Considerable dump right here for this Doom of Dimensions secret rares. Everyone forgot secret rare. Everyone forgot about Doom of Dimensions already. You know, no one's paying attention to it, and it has great cards like Marshmallow Yummy and like Noroi here, as we're gonna discuss right now. Here we have K904 Noroi. Again, this card is actually hovering. It was in the low 20s and now it's hovering around 24, 25 bucks. So for a core set Ultra, it's not doing too shabby. It's holding value. I mean, I know there's people out there probably wanted to go a little lower to make it more affordable. I mean, yeah, it was close to 20s not too long ago, but yeah, man, 24 bucks. I mean, post-tax, we're looking at least $75. Man, for a playset of this, crazy that this one is more than Azuna, you know, and yeah, 24 bucks as a core set Ultra right here. Everyone that needs the engine or plays the engine needs this card. 55 listings right here. It just continues to hover around 24, 25 bucks. Just waiting for any additional moves, like if, you know, new support comes out later on or the deck sees play, you know, the engine in certain decks, or if something comes up, someone new, someone breaks this card or this engine into X deck. So other than that, it should remain essentially between $20 to $25. But we'll continue to monitor this card. Noroi is 24 beans right here. Definitely one to keep on your radar. Then we have Secretary on Dragon. We talked about this card, I believe it was 4 days ago. On Monday, and yeah, it was off the $26 highs, and now, I mean, yes, basically you have one here at $23.78, but it's 25 bucks with playsets, and it just keeps going on up above 26 bucks. You know, 34 listings, but that includes the pictures and stuff. So yeah, man, card is going parabolic. You know, not too much else to say other than the fact that branded Draco Tail just topped Pittsburgh. So a lot of people, you know, saw people playing not just one, but maybe even twos of these at one point in certain extra decks. So, you know, people go crazy. They rush in. They're like, oh my God, this deck just topped. I need my second one because I already have the deck built. And then they come in, rush in, buy up this card. So as we can see, it's still retaining value just off scarcity and just the need for a card like this as of late. So as you can realize, a lot of Duelist Advance cards that we've been talking about today, a lot of Duelist Advance cards and Doom of Dimensions. Let me just bring it up here, might as well right now, because yeah, these sets right now are pretty hot. You know, let me just, again, I'm just, look at that, another Doom of Dimensions, Draco Tail Pete. You know, this card, the volume candle just came in. That's a volume candle signal. Again, the card is 1386, then it quickly goes to 1450s. So if you need this card, you need your one up, just pick it up. Excuse me, guys, just pick it up. Pick it up. Don't wait any longer. Card has been in the 13s for a good while. And now you have this outlier candle coming in out of nowhere, giving us the sign, giving us the signal that we need. Yeah, this card is going to be 15s in the short to midterm. 83 listings, came in Doom of Dimension, is a core set secret, sure. You know, it's not like you're gonna rush in, oh my God, I need 3 of these to pop. And no, but even if it's your one of, it's a core set secret rare with an outlier candle that's indicating the demand coming in for the card. So you don't want to sleep on it. If you can pick it up right now, anything at or around 15 bucks should age very, very well. Take advantage of these current prices before they go up. Again, not just the 15s, but maybe even and beyond. So keep it in mind. If you need your one of or you need your Draco Tail P, make sure you get exposure before it becomes too late. Then we have Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis, the Thunderbolt. Again, this card was 10 bucks and now it says 18s, and it's really a $19 card, guys. And after a couple one-ofs and two-ofs, it's a $20 card. So 35 listings, 4 pages, you know, and yeah, it's just kept going up and up and up, making new local highs. And yeah, it hasn't stopped. So yeah, this card is expected to be 20 bucks in the short term, you know, giving people that potential 2x move from the lows, which is very, very, very considerable for the secret rare. Definitely one to keep in mind if you want to get exposure to see if we get any retracement back down to the mean from once it hits the $20 highs, back down at least to 15. And we have Kyberman, the legend. This card, recently we talked about it through the past weekend, spiking up from, let's see, that's 786s all the way up to 16s, and now retracing back down to the mean heavily. I mean, these are one-off phantom listings, so the card is still 14 to 15s right here, as we can see. So, yeah, I mean, I expect this card to be 20s and beyond, essentially. at some point as a core set secret. Blue Eyes Tuner monster right now is at 14 chilling, but it could go higher than here. So just one to keep in mind as a core set secret from Duelist Advance that no one else is paying big attention to. And here we have Sky Striker A0. I mean, we talked about this card not too long ago, but yeah, man, I mean, you have a wall here at 24 bucks, but it could easily be 29 to 30s, man. Wow. Yeah, we already talked about the fact that this card had a double bottom W-shaped recoveries back to back and how extremely rare that was. And yeah, we mentioned that we expected 25 to 30s, and we're just on our way at this point. 32 listings if you needed this Duelist Advance card. That's what I did, man. A while back, I reviewed Duelist Advance. I reviewed what was the other one? Essentially Suda, Duelist Advance, just all these sets that came out and won't get reprinted anytime soon. Like, a lot of people are time sensitive to the now. Like, oh, I don't need any of these cards now. Oh, you know, Doom of Dimensions came out. I don't care about, you know, Radiance, or I don't care about Doom Z's, or I don't care about, and they forget that these cards that are coming out now, like, they're not supposed to be reprinted in most cases for most of these cards a year out. And then once they forget that these cards come out, then they look forward to the next new set and the next core set and the next reprint set. And then all of a sudden, people that need this card and didn't pick it up, it's just hard to get. So keep it in mind, man. Like, there's no better, not now because it's already going up, but all these cards from Duelist Advance, from Suda, you know, recently from Doom of Dimensions, things that we're talking about now, yeah, now they might suck. It's like, okay, who cares about Zero, man? It was 15 bucks and no one played it. Yeah. So why is it going up now? You feel me? Like, doesn't matter playability or utility in the sense of like if it's topping or not, this and that and the third, which actually Sky Striker, I believe, top. We covered one of the events, if I'm not mistaken, like a region or something like that. But the whole point is, like, that's all it takes. And all of a sudden, all the Sky Striker players out there are like, yes, I can be that one guy next, man, to my next region or my next locals. And the demand comes in. So don't take these cards for granted, man. We have Despian Lulu here. Lulu is essentially just coming off the all-time highs, still around 23 bucks a pop. 4 pages only, 36 listings, and it's just insane to know that this card at one point was $1.60, bro. At one point, this card was 3 for $5. That's why we just made a 10 video. When was it? Like yesterday? And we're gonna talk about 10 penny stocks, which I'm super excited for this weekend, because there's a lot of cards that are $1 and some change now in this year's 10s that people are taking for granted. Just imagine you had anywhere from 3 to 9 of these that you came in at $1 and some change, you picked them up via trades, and now they're all like 23, 25 bucks each. Crazy money, right? So again, it's gonna happen again. This time, again, we're gonna continue to hone in. We're gonna continue to get exposure to the 2025 10s. We're gonna continue talking about that product, because next year we want to have a good chunk of money out of all these cards that came out this year. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, we want a good chunk of money, because every year we have a bunch of these cards that they end up spiking up, that people take for granted. Lulu just got next here with the branded hype, with who knows when it's getting an additional print. So I mean, you can see the demand with the volume, man. A lot of people rushing in. They're just coming in. They need the card. They're willing to overpay compared to past prices, because they just need access to it heading into the branded Burst Protocol hype. Then we have Boardload Furious Dragon. We discussed this card going from 3 to 4 bucks to double digits, and now it's 750. So 44 listings. Yes, you missed the lows, but you also missed the highs. So if you need this card, like, there's no excuse, especially like if you need your one of, just come in here and pay 750 plus tax, around 8 bucks. Why? Because get exposure to it at single digits. Yeah, you have Walls with China here readily available, but you never know, man. You never know if we get one of these volume candles again, people rush in, and all of a sudden is a double digit card again. Don't sleep on it. If you need it, do as you must. 44 listings. Just at the very least get exposure. Like, just get your one of. Sure, do I think this card is getting reprinted down the line? Yes, but in the meantime, it's a structure deck Ultra that came out years and years and years ago. Don't take it for granted. If you need your one of, just come in now and get exposure to the card before it can potentially go up to double digits. Then we have 7 Tachyon. This card continues to be best selling, continues to hover and consolidate up here. Very, very healthy price action. Still around 30 bucks. 59 listings is crazy how it stabilized at around 30s in the low 30s. right here, as you can see, is just consolidating sideways before deciding if it's going to bump up to 35 to 40s or if it's going to go back to down towards the lower to mid 20s. But right now it's stable. It's consolidating. Usually that's a good sign before a next move up. So we'll continue to monitor this best-selling card right now. Still to this day, you know, for Maze of the Master, people have demand, you know, for needing this card. Then we have Mitsubushi Ritual. This card, I mean, lately has been crashing down, guys. 51 listings. And I believe the key is the fact that, you know, branded Draco Tail just was more represented than Yummy at Pittsburgh. So now as people take a break, you know, in December, Christmas, Thanksgiving, a lot of people just sell their cards. Like, you know what, man, I had this Yummy deck, but branded Draco Tail is better. Let me just sell all this. Let me, you know, go back home, have a good Christmas time, or buy gifts, or do this or do that. And then in January, the new core set, once that comes out, then you might see a resurgence in demand for this card. But for now, yikes, man. Thankfully I was able to move mine at Pittsburgh, you know. Yeah, man, it's Mitsubushi Ritual, almost about to hit 20 bucks again. Breaking all structure here when it comes to the charts. Not a good sign for this card. Let me know what you guys think. Then we have Draco Tail 5 mana. Again, we can see this candle right here. The deck just won, man. Like Draco Tail branded Draco Tail just won a YCS of almost 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh players, and the volume has been coming in. So again, these Juhu cards, I've just been saying, sure, they're cheap, they're readily available everywhere, right? Don't take these walls of China for granted, man. You have hundreds of people coming in every 24 to 48 hours. Don't take it for granted. That's all I'm gonna say. You come in here, if you can get it at single digits, that's great. This card could be, you know, rebound and become a $15 card easy. So, you know, if you need it, don't let this volume spike come in and raise the price of this card. Especially if you're building branded Draco Tail now, you want exposure to the card and to the deck. No better time to pick this card up at single digits before it reclaims that acclaimed double digi mark. Then we have branded Fusion here. In this case, the ultimate rare. You know, it rebounded from 36s to 45s. And yeah, I mean, right now you have a couple one-ofs. But yeah, towards the bottom of the page, it hits 50s. 2 pages only, 14 listings to stabilize in between 40 to 50 bucks for branded Fusion. Right here, as you guys can see, yeah, only 2 pages here, so not too many listings, and the people that have listings don't have too many copies. I mean, they have 2 ofs and 1 ofs, but not 3 ofs. Even though the card is at 2, some people may want to buy 3, but they would have to buy it from different sellers, because the card is harder to get than people would give it credit for. Then we have Dragon Monster Magia. This card from Terminal Revenge. Everyone forgot about the quarter century secret rare. Why? Because it had a Stampede reprint in 3 different rarities: Platinum, Secret, PUR, and PCR. This card used to be 800 to a ban, and now it crashed down to 600, right? But it's only 5 listings left, man. You have a couple 1-ofs or 2-ofs, and then it's 800 again. So keep it in mind. This card is moving on up in price. It's iconic. Still, even as a quarter century secret rare, I honestly think it gets a Starlight down the road. But until then, I mean, there's not too many of these left. Excuse me, guys. There's not too many of these left in the markets. So if this is the one you want, I mean, do as you must with that information. But you do have the PURs. They were like 34, 35s. And you wake up one day and they just kept going up and up and up and up. Like we told you guys, look, right now it's 37.17 where you have the wall. And then it goes towards 38s and potentially a $40 PUR. 3 pages only, 21 listings. And yeah, mine looks beautiful, man. Like, I'm addicted to the green, but shh. Card is beautiful. And I have a Euro. Ooh, man. This card is about to be a 40 piece, bro. We were telling people at 28, 29s, guys, pick this card up if you need it. Look, low sale price of 24s. Like, just don't forget about it. And now this iconic card all of a sudden is hard to get. So unless it gets a Starlight Rare reprint, I don't see this card going down in price in the short to mid term. We have Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. You know, this one has the alternate art, which we shall be discussing tomorrow, doing a Stampede video. You know, and then this card has another QCSR, a Starlight Rare, which is not bad. Then you have, you know, the OTs and then a couple secrets and a couple ultras. But this card, for some reason, it just feels like it needs more reprints. But it does have higher end reprints like Starlights, OTs, QCSRs, and things of that nature. So, yeah, unless you want the alternate art, which is different per se and came out recently. I mean, these other copies are not too shabby. I mean, OTs at 20s is not bad. That's where it's been for a good while. And then you do have like the first set OG. It's not bad. First set OG here used to be 965 going up to 12. So right now it's pushing 12s rather than 10. So 3 pages only, 29 listings. And yeah, I mean, this card is great. It's iconic. It just doesn't see much play. Yeah, there's some decks that play it, but it's not like generic as it used to be in the past. So that's why you see price depreciation from previous highs, just consolidating sideways before making a more final decision. Then we have Shaddoll Fusion, guys. This card continues to remain at higher prices. This card went up from 30s to 40s, but really it did a 2.5x. And you have a couple of 1s and 2s, and then it's a 70. That's what, $90 card. $90 Shaddoll Fusions. That's crazy. 7 listings here, and yeah, the card is going parabolic at all-time highs thanks to the new support announced. Just very, very interesting overall. 7 listings. Not too many left, man. So yeah, man, this is high up there, bro. I'd be consider selling this to that Shaddoll hype, man. Crazy. Should get a Starlight somewhere. Just never know, man. You just never know. You got to take profits. We got to eat. You have Evenly Matched here at 27 bucks. I think this is too cheap. Why? Because one, we have too many consecutive back-to-back candles here at the lows. And after a couple playsets, you have playsets at 27s. That is not bad, guys. Talking about Evenly Matched at the bottom of the page, it hits 30s and beyond. 4 pages only. 35 listings here. So yeah, man, with D barrier out of the fray, I think one of the next best staple-ish traps is Evenly. We're getting a lot of volume coming in as of late for the quarter century secret rare max rarity. So this came in Rarity Collection Uno. If you need this card, no need to wait around at around 27. Don't let it hit 30s, 35, 40s one day. You come in now cheap compared to past prices. Card used to be 50s and now it's down to almost 50%. Crazy in a year. Crazy how times change when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh pieces of cardboard. And here we have Dark Ruler No More, QCSR. Again, this Rarity Collection 1 card just continues to get volume coming in. The demand continues to come in where it was 25, 26 bucks. And this is essentially just in the midst of its rebound with strong yearly volume right there, yearly candles. 14 listings, the card is 34 bucks. Card is 34 bucks after a couple one-ofs here. Playsets, excuse me, guys, are pushing 38 to 40s. Right there, and then it goes to 50s, man. Excuse me, guys. At the bottom of the page. And yeah, man, if you need this card, I mean, 34s might seem steep when they were just 25s the other day, but 50s is gonna feel even steeper, knowing that you saw this card at 34. So it's all about perspective. I wouldn't want to pay more than $100 for the playset of this card anyways. So if I need it, I would be trying to pick it up now in person, or double check eBay or someone that has it, a trade binder, this or that in the third, and just pick up the card now before it hits a 40-piece wings. From where? From Wingstop. We have Bestial Dispater. Again, this card continues to be best-selling, even though it's retracing a tad bit down to the mean. Card was 26, 27 bucks. Volume has been picking up here at around the low 20s, 22, 23 bucks. Quickly after a couple one-ofs, it goes straight up, back up to the mid-20s, guys. So don't play around with this card. A lot of people, oh, look, it's just 22 bucks, Jay, it's cheap again. No, that's just a couple one-off willy-nilly billy deals right there. 25 listings is not that many. If you need this card, don't let it become a 30-piece on you. That's all I'm going to say. You come in now, you get exposure, before the card can hit a 30-piece and beyond. Then we have Chaos Angel, guys. This card, I mean, it hit 33s, retraced back down to 3150s, now coming back up to 33s. And yeah, I mean, with shipping is around 32s and some change. There are a couple one-ofs, it hits mid-30s and heading towards 40s into page 2. So 24 listings. And do as you must, man. Chaos Angel here, best selling, is hot. People were looking for this at Pittsburgh as well, I remember. So, if you need this card, we just don't know when it's going to get a reprint. We're at that stage in age. People always need this extra deck monster. It's just that good. It's that broken. Make sure you don't sleep on it, especially with the new Synchro deck coming out. When? You guys will know more than me. Keep this one in mind. Then we do have Invisible MSTTV here. Let me see. It was supposed to be MSTTV. Let me take a look. And there we go. Here we go. We have MSTTV Glory of Horus, guys. This card, I mean, it was 16 bucks. And, it's 19s now. And yeah, man, after a couple 1s and 2-ofs, the card actually finally hits 20 bucks after the card initially was 16s. But it never got reprinted. up until now, and I don't see if and when it'll get reprinted. 35 listings, and again, cards like these, Jay, but I don't see this card in the meta. No one's playing this card. Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there, casuals, a lot of people really like this card, like this engine, so don't sleep on it. And card is broken, man. Card is broken. Volume is consistent. Don't let it hit a 20-piece and beyond. 20-piece McNuggies for Mickey D's if you need it. There you go. Then we have Cassier Fenrir. Again, only still 3 prints for this card. That's mind-boggling. I mean, OTs are coming down, back down to 20s as usual. But then you do have, you know, the Prismatic Secret Rare, you know, retracing back down to 13s, it says here. But yeah, man, I mean, the card is seeing renewed volume due to the fact that the champ at Pittsburgh was playing 3 of these in the side. 3. Not a willy-nilly Billy deck. Not a random deck. But the deck that won the event was playing 3 of these in the side. 53 listings. And so keep it in mind. Don't let it creep back up to 15s. If you need it now around 12, 13s, pick it up. If you really need that exposure. I mean, when in this is this card getting another reprint, man? Like, I don't understand. It's Fenrir. Look, a card that no one was playing, no one was looking at, no one cared about, and then all of a sudden is in the winning side deck, and it still doesn't have an additional reprint. Unfortunate, boys. We had Primite Dragon Ether Barrel again. People picking up their Primite engine. No better time than to do it than now. Card hit 15, 16 bucks. Now it crashed down to 10s, and now it's literally consolidating sideways. That's what you want to see. Healthy volume, consolidation. You can come up here at around 10 bucks. Get exposure to this card if you want to play the Primite engine. 63 listings right here. You know, the card went parabolic from 5 bucks all the way to 15s, giving people that 3x. And now it's retracing where? Midpoint. Between 5 and 15s was the midpoint 10s. You can't make this stuff up. With more times than not, we get the retracement back down to the mean. Here we are. So if you need Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, you're picking up your engine. No better time to pick up this best-selling card. We have Gem Knight Nepirim from the same set. Card was 9 bucks and is actually crashing down towards 6s. But as it crashes down, volume has been picking up. So 650s right here. A lot of people that want to play Gem Knights are like finally back down into the 6s, and here they are. But again, don't let it creep back up to 7s and then 8s and then double digits again. 49 listings. Who knows when this card is getting a reprint? Is really, really good, obviously in Gem Knight, so don't sleep on Nepirim. Then we have Bestial Saronir. We actually have the max rarity version. Again, from the 2023 tins. This card has gotten back-to-back reprints, but as ultra rares. So yeah, card was 4 bucks, spiking up to almost 7s. You have a 1 of here, but really it's 7 bucks right here. And then it just keeps going on up to 9s and eventually double digits heading into page 2. So 3 pages only, 24 listings. A lot of demand coming in for this max rarity bestial right here. Yeah, man, you need your max rarity version, Saronir. Don't let it creep up to double digits, man. 7s is perfectly fine. We have Dominus Spiral actually crashing into new all-time lows. And we always told you guys that this card would be like Purges at around 8s. And essentially here we are at over 100 listings. You have a couple 1-ofs. And it does go back up towards 10s and beyond. But again, we're starting to see the cracks. Starting to see this card, you know, average out more in the 9s or under double digits. So yeah, I mean, you only have a couple 1-ofs places still around 10s. But all in all, these deals right here are causing that sell pressure to most likely stay in the single digit range for the foreseeable short-term future. So yeah, man, spiral out these prices. If you ever wanted the card, you didn't come. I mean, this card was 17s the other day. After the initial rush, it's crazy, and then it's just never look back. Patience wins this game. So now, if you want your initial playset, even though, you know, you're not using it right now, you just want exposure, not bad, man. Again, these cards are not getting any reprints until most likely a year from now. Jay, but the card sucks now. Yeah, that's now. What if this goes in some X, Y, or Z deck or some deck that Konami has planned for later on this year, early next? You never know, man. You never know. Make sure to keep a Dominus card like this one in mind. And then we do have Songs of the Dominator, same deal. You know, usually a card that has been best selling. Volume has been picking up here at 9 bucks. Crazy to see this card back into the single digit range. 98 listings, and excuse me guys, no one's playing this. It's as simple as that. Crazy to see this card right here, 9 bucks at single digits again, literally all the way back down to the scene of the crime. Crazy how these hype cycles work. Yeah, man, if you need it, the cheapest it's been in a good while. We have Radiant Typhoon, Crozea. This card, and then Radiant Typhoon Swen. Wanted to touch base on these two cards. I'm starting with Crozea here. Yeah, this card just continues to consolidate strong after having the V-shaped recovery, usually a good sign. Still holding almost 13 bucks, as you can see here where you see the wall. So it's holding strong for this core set secret rare. Again, a lot of people need it, especially for Genesis format. So I don't see this card going anywhere. I don't see the demand really going anywhere, but I wanted to focus on Swen, because Swen card was 2 bucks. V-shape recovered all the way to 5s, and now retracing back down to the mean around 350, 360. But yeah, I mean, really it's 450s for this ultra rare. 48 listings, and yeah, after a couple listings here and there, the card goes to 5 bones where you see the other walls. So again, a lot of people took this one for granted. Oh, it's the ultra rare, no one cares, you know, I just want the main pieces. And this card, I mean, it's almost 5 bucks for Swen. Almost $5 a pop. So keep it in mind, in case you didn't know, in case you want to pick up the engine, you don't want this ultra to be 750s or 10s down the road, just in case, as people forget to pick this card up. Then we have Malice Pete, March Air. Again, this card from Alliance Insight just continues on the 3-month chart to make new higher highs, guys. You had a W-shaped, booty-shaped recovery. Boom. $25. I mean, you have one placer here at 18. It's probably a phantom listing. Quickly goes to 20, 22s, 23s at the bottom, towards the bottom of the page. So pretty soon this card can be $25. We've been telling you guys that Malice has been making a comeback into the meta. So I mean, here we are, consistent volume right here at new local highs. So yeah, man, look at that. People paying 27s, 26s, 27s, 29s, 30s, more 27s. A lot of people are coming in and they're willing and able to pay more just to get access to the card. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this card at 30 piece and beyond, guys, just because of the new Malice hype. Maybe not at the YCS level per se, but at the regional and below, definitely a lot of hype around that card. And here we have Medias the Pure. Again, this card went parabolic to 14 or 15 bucks, got extremely hyped, and now is retracing back down to the mean around 950s or 10s. 56 listings. So if you need this card, sure. Once it was 350s when we were talking about it and telling people to pick this card up at $10 a playset, and now the card went parabolic, went up, you know, essentially almost 4 to 5x, and now it's back down to 10s, back up to 3x from the lows. So if you need this card, at the very least, you always want to wait for this retracement back down to the mean. And here we are. Here it is. Here's the retracement back down, you know, that you want to get exposure to. And yeah, I mean, if you need this card, if I would need it and I missed the lows, I didn't pay attention, I didn't capitalize, I just didn't buy it, and at around 10 bucks, like, this is your best bet. This card, again, came in Duelist Advance as a core set ultra, has a sneak peek secret, but these cards shouldn't be getting any reprints anytime soon. Art mages are going to continue to be popular within the Yugiverse, especially for like Genesis format decks. So, you know, if you need this card at 10s, don't sleep on it. Make sure you get exposure before it could potentially go back up, not just to 15s, but maybe 2x from here and become a 20-piece supersized McNuggets, guys. Then we have Dark Magician Girl, this Magician's Apprentice. This card continues to be best-selling as it, you know, retraces back down from 20 to 15, 16s. But you have a one of here, probably a phantom listing, and the card is still 1850s pushing 20s, guys. 37 listings. This is what happens when people realize the Shining Sarcophagus got actually reprinted, and now they need the other pieces that are hard to get from core sets, especially core set secrets. So if you need it, it's best selling right now. Make sure you pick it up in the teens before it goes into the 20s and beyond. And we have Lunalight Gold Leo. Again, this card rebounding off the $8 lows because it actually topped YCS Pittsburgh, actually got to top 8. So that gets a lot of people hyped. And again, now the card officially broke into the double-digit mark. So if you need this card, this is where you want to pay like max 10 bucks a pop. You don't want to let it creep up down here to 11s, 12s, 15s, and beyond off the rebound. So if you need this card, don't let it come back up here to 14, 15 bucks. Pick it up now. It's relatively still cheap compared to the lows and compared to potential future prices. We have Gorgon of Zillophonia. This card continues just to go rebound strong and to go up, guys. Card is around 10 bucks still. And yeah, card is up 2x from the lows, little over 2x. Don't let it creep up to 15s. That's all I'm gonna say. Card was 5 bucks forever, now it's 10. Sure, you're paying a 2x premium, but you don't want to be paying 3 to 5x off the lows one day. If you need the secret rare, make sure you do your due diligence. We have Despian Quarter. This 2022 Prismatic Secret was 50 cents. We told you guys to pick it up. Still holding strong at around 2s and some change, almost $3 a pop. So if you need it, yeah, you're paying a premium compared to the lows when we called the lows, but At the same time, 3s is better than 5s and beyond down the line, as this card is just going to get harder and harder to get, especially as people get ready for that new support and burst protocol. We have Do Warrior. This Duelist Advance card went from $1 to 6s, crashed down to 4s, and now rebounded back up to 5 to 6s. So you need this card again. Don't let it go above 6s and beyond. Make sure you get proper exposure sooner rather than later. And lastly, Idol, the Supreme Magical Force, continues to retrace a tad bit, here, but even though there's walls in China, the demand still has this quarter century secret rare $4 with the massive volume when the card was free $99 when we talked about it. Shout out to Galzo for highlighting this card when we last collab. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, you guys are straight MVPs. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way out, share in one place in a group chat with some friends. It really does go a long way. Guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys already know that you're a straight MVP. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.